The Hurricanes take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Great save by Kähkönen. Puck grab by Murray. And he takes the feed. Poked away at center by Slavin. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Slides it over with pace to Aho. Along the half wall with the puck. Big stop right there. Picked up along the boards by Teravainen. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. But Nino's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. San Jose's won the draw. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Johnson swinging the puck through center ice. Slides it quickly to DeAngelo. The Hurricanes looking against the half wall. Just wide. DeAngelo's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. And he slides it quickly to Johnson. Carolina's got the puck against the half wall. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Delorier's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Carolina's got it in the offensive zone. Rips it. And a great save. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Gets it out of his own end. Carolina's got it behind the net. Quick pass to Necas. Fires it. Oh, what a close save by Kähkönen.
Aho's hockey IQ makes him an effective playmaker, guys. He's able to complete difficult passes and find his teammates with a solid dish. That's his third eye zone ability, and it's something to watch out for.
From the right side, moves it up ahead. Moves it to Carlson. And now he tries to get it across to Meyer. Slick feed. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. The Sharks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Angles it over to Johnson. Here we go, on-man rush. Pass broken up. San Jose's got the puck inside the defense. Anderson can't make the connection on the pass. Directs it on over to Jarvis. Couldn't make the connection on the play. San Jose's going to play the puck from behind the cage. The Sharks have it now. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. He's got a little jump. Great save! There's back-to-back saves. And now he angles it across to Slavin. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. On the attack along the boards. The Sharks have it from their own end. Quick feed to Hertl. That concludes period number one. I cannot believe they got one of the all-time great 90s hip-hop acts getting set to play for the fans here in this intermission. I can't wait for this. We'll come back to period number two in just a bit. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number two. Nice feed from the right wing. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends the feed in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Grabs it in his own end. Delayed penalty coming up here. And he regains control of the puck. And now it's over to Meyer. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
I get what he's trying to do here, James. He's trying to gain a little advantage, but that's interference, and it has to be called.
Slavin's able to defend one-on-one situations so well because because he keeps his cool, reads the play, and stays with his opponent, guys. That's his shutdown zone ability, and it's how he can contain the opposition.
The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Couture's back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play shorthanded here. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. What a stop as he puts out the fire! Puck scooped up by Teravainen. Oh, and gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. Carolina's got it from behind the net. Gains the zone. And he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. Delorier's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Aho's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Kakanen's going to pounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Benning's ready to go.
Carolina's got the puck behind the net. Now over to Kessel. The Sharks are back to even strength here.
Well, a good power play is about 20%, James. That one falls in the other 80%. They don't get it done, the power play expires.
Dishes it to Jarvis. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Taken by Necas. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slap. But he turns it aside. Picked up along the wall by Pesce. And now it's grabbed by Necas. Looks to make a play over to Johnson. Stays with it. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Excellent stick work on the play. Johnson stick handling in his own zone. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, they probably want to redo on that. Passes it to Necas. Steps into the offensive end. Here's a chance. They score! What an effort! And look at this!
Everybody wants to get off to a great start, James. He gets the opportunity. He's got one on the board early. That makes you think there's good things down the road.
Puck picked up by Burns. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Oh, solid save by Kapanen.
Kakanen's done it again. Another terrific save, and he's kept this game close.
Getting into the later stages of this period. Carolina's up 1-0. San Jose's got a hold of the puck. The Sharks will play it in their own end. San Jose's got it into the offensive zone. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. All right, that brings period number 2 to an end. The ice resurfacers coming out onto the ice. They'll give it a little cleaning, and I can see Ray Ferraro down there between the benches tap dancing. I can only imagine where he needs to go. Third period, just around the corner. Officials have dropped the puck for the third period. Let's go. Ray Ferraro is at ice level and gives us his analysis of the first 2 periods of play.
The Sharks game, if it's going to turn around, is going to start with better puck possession. When they have it, hold on to it. Don't hand it to the other guy.
LeBank's taking it from his own end. The Sharks take it across the blue line. Tries to get the puck to Necas. Here's a chance on the breakaway. Shot, and it goes off the iron and stays out.
They really don't need to change much, James. I love the way that they've played tonight, and the coach is just reminding the kid, don't get frustrated. Continue to attack. Continue to try to score and blow this game wide open.
They've had plenty of chances here tonight. Let's see if they can continue it. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. San Jose's got the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Couture. And now he moves it to LeBanc. And that's knocked away. Nice zone entry from the left. Here's a short pass to Johnson. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Great pressure with the stick. Denies him in close.
We often talk about a goalie's reflexes. You've got to have quick hands to make a glove stop like that.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Hurricanes lead it 1-0. Carolina's looking to break out. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Ahead of steam now towards the front. The Hurricanes pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Scores! And they convert with the man advantage.
That power play is so dangerous. The puck starts zipping around. It ends up in one of a couple different options. They don't miss very often.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And it's a quick pass to Jarvis. And he makes the save. Kakanen's going to hang on for a whistle here in the third. Well past the midway mark of this period, Carolina's got a 1-goal lead. Gets the puck over to Jarvis. Shot! Misses over the net. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one.
They get the win as a result of some good power play work, but man, James, they had all kinds of chances.
It's simple math here. They had more opportunities, and they converted. Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us. You know, if we can bring this back to the kid here for just a second, you know, we saw that moment during the broadcast where, you know, the coach was kind of on him and challenging him to just try to deliver. And I don't know if he ever really got a chance to sort of, you know, quote-unquote, man up, if you will. I don't think the opportunity really presented it there. So I don't think you can really criticize. Certainly the results that they were hoping for and they executed on last night. All right, back to the phones we go. It's John in High River. John, how are you?
Well, I thought it was a nice win, but was our rookie even out there?
Well, I wouldn't say he had a hat trick or a 4-point effort or anything along those lines, but I think that one thing I've noticed from the coaching staff, they seem to be working with him a little more in terms of away with the puck.
Well, what does that have to do with his performance tonight? Do you even know anything about hockey? I watched this guy and he was non-existent.
All right, if you're just going to act like a clown on the air, we're going to simply move along because I know that Frank's waiting patiently on line number 7. Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Blues were hoping to fly high on the road against the Kraken. St. Louis pulverized the competition with this one. The Flyers battled it out against the Panthers. Philadelphia tested their skills in the shootout, and they passed the test brilliantly. The Jets were looking to steal 2 against the Avalanche. Colorado picks apart their opponents surgically with the win. Lots more puck talk coming your way, and we'll get to it next. Let's check in on some of the final scores across the league tonight. The Kraken played a game against the Avalanche. Seattle turned it up to 11 in this one and easily pick up the win. The Bulls faced off with the Panthers. Florida puts in a full 60-minute effort to pull this one out. The Red Wings were in a dogfight on the road up against the Blackhawks. Chicago topples the opposition thanks to coming up big in the shootout. Lots more to get to on the ice. Stay with us, everybody. Welcome to Calgary in the shadow of the Canadian Rockies as the Flames are ready to burn the opposition on the ice. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. Works it across to Toffoli. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lindholm. And they send it right back to him. Now he slides it up to Tkachuk. Moving into the attacking zone. Maintains possession. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Oh, what a slick stop by Ranta. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And he comes up with it. Markstrom's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle.
He makes a safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
Slavin's a solid defender, but he can still throw up points for his club. Tkachuk's creative, he's skilled, and loves to try unconventional plays to beat goaltenders. We call this his It's Tricky zone ability. Now, as I send it back upstairs, I'll be watching out for one of these players to give their team a chance to win tonight.
Anderson's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Mangiapane. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And he takes a shot. Pad saved by Ranta. Johnson's got it across the line. Scooped up along the wall by Kessel. The Flames have it behind the cage. Gaining momentum along the wing. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. Quick pass to Aho. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. Tries to get it over to Dubé. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Moves it to Johnson. Fires away. Oh, comes up with the stop. Nice pass. Calgary's on the attack. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. Carolina's got the puck at center. Winds up, lets it go. Oh, what a stop by Markstrom. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. Let's get the call here.
Whatever happens on this penalty kill will have an impact going into the next period. It's an important time in the game.
Quick feed to Necas. Takes a shot, and he makes the easy save. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The home team Zeppelin is loaded with prizes, headed your way all over.
Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Carolina's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is a magic number. We've got period number 3 next.
Hey fans, now is the time to pick up your team.
Certainly not pretty, that's for sure, and we'll get to the phones because a lot of you are waiting patiently to try to jump in with your perspective, including John in High River. How are you tonight?
Pretty good. I was a little disappointed by the loss, and it looks to me like teams are starting to get a read on our rookie.
Well, I mean, you think that they're starting to get a body of work on him out there?
Yeah, it looks like they're watching film and they're seeing what he does and they're taking it away.
I feel like that is probably a little premature to come to that conclusion, but I can understand based on that performance last night. Thanks very much for the call, John. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Hurricanes were hoping to take a bite out of the Flames. Calgary posted the shutout win, and they locked it down defensively. The Maple Leafs went toe-to-toe on the road against the Jets. Toronto takes this one on the heels of a spectacular show in the shootout. The Kings took to the road to match up with the Capitals. Los Angeles presents their fans with a beautiful defensive performance on the way to a shutout win. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. And I'll be very curious to see how the youngster goes into his sort of baptism of fire with this rivalry. I mean, you think of the history between these two teams. No love lost between either side. The fans always get amped up for this one. This is going to be a different adjustment for the intensity as to what this youngster's going to be used to from some of the other games that he has played to this point. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really curious to see how he responds to the challenge here. Now, some of the other key matchups as we look ahead. What a night. Love the intensity of this rivalry. And I'll tell you what, love the way the kids showed up in a big-time effort when you're not sure how certain kids are going to respond in these types of games and environments, right? He was right there in the thick of it, the intensity, and turned up his game another level. You love to see that in a young player because you know what you got here going forward, right? Really impressed, liked his game. Another area that I was also really impressed with. Ray Ferraro joins us here on the line there. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
We had a chance to see a couple of different looks from the squad at morning skate. What was your takeaway from that?
Well, I think everybody's focused in on that top line. The first line now contains the rookie who has shown some real good offensive instincts, and this will be a great chance for him to play in that spot tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how he responds in that offensive role. He's going to get those minutes, and we'll see how things kind of play out. A couple of other things that... Ray Ferraro with us here on the show. How are you?
Doing all right.
Did you miss me?
No, not at all.
I love the honesty. This is why we have you here. What'd you make of the rookie last night, getting that opportunity, moved up to line number 1?
That was a expectation in the morning, and you know, he was really excited when we talked to him. He thought he was ready to make some solid contribution, and really nothing went very well for him. I thought he fumbled the puck quite a bit. He seemed to be chasing the game, and
is that a responsibility thing, Ray, or is that just nerves?
A bit of nerves. Also, you're playing against better players all the time, and there's less room to do what you want to do on it.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. James Cybulski with you, and as promised, my broadcast partner in crime, Ray Ferraro, who I know has missed me so much, joins us on the line. How are you, man?
I have not missed you at all, James. Not at all. Doing good, though. Doing good, man.
Awesome. Are you not surprised at the conversation already surrounding the Calder here after the first month?
A little bit, but I think it's because these kids come into the NHL now and they're better prepared to perform and produce than they've ever been. I mean, this is just a few weeks into the season, and you've got people so excited about the way these kids play, and in particular, the rookie here has been outstanding. Man, there's a long way to go, but he's a front runner already.
Yeah, no, he has looked really impressive in the eyes, and you know, we've talked about him a lot in the broadcasts, and he has certainly been an encouraging talent. Hey, no shortage of action and drama on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at what happened elsewhere. The Avalanche paired up with the Blue Jackets. Columbus tightened it up late in their own end and did enough to preserve the win. The Islanders took to the ice for a collision with the Red Wings. The New York Islanders tightened it up late when they needed to most, and they pick up the 2 points. The Devils had an on-ice collision with the Flames. Calgary turned it up a notch in the skills competition, and they get the 2 points. We'll check the inbox, we'll check the text line, and hear what you have to say next. Back to the show, everybody. James Cybulski, and joined on the line by Ray Ferraro. Razor, where are you at today?
I'm running away to the airport again, James. There's always another game to do.
As always, yes. The grind is real, my friends. Interesting wrinkle at practice today, wouldn't you say?
For certain. I mean, we got a different exclusively on that top line, and I would say it's easy to understand the coaches after a bit of a different look. Try and change the way their offense is run over the boards, and this will be something different for the rookie to deal with.
Yeah, no question about it. A lot of people sitting up taking notice at that line change earlier today, and we'll see how it ultimately plays out. Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Lightning played on the road against the Capitals. Tampa Bay put on a show in their own end, giving up absolutely nothing in the shutout victory. The Penguins were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Maple Leafs. Pittsburgh, too much to handle in the shootout, and they get the win. The Wild paired up with the Kraken. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Sends it quickly to Pesce. Handles the pass. Here he is, takes the shot, and that's blocked from someone in front. Moves it to the offensive zone. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Pesce's got it against the boards. And that's broken up. Puck grabbed by Johnson. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end. Now a quick pass to Johnson. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. And a solid save on the play there. From the slot, denies it again.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Colorado's got it along the wall. Carlin Bade is standing by with the latest. Carlin?
James, you know, the rookie's moving down to the second line for the first time. Hopefully he doesn't let that affect his confidence. It hasn't affected the confidence of social media, though. They want to see some secondary scoring. Boys?
People always looking for something to talk about on social media as play rolls on. And he moves it up to Svechnikov. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Slavin's got it in the defensive end. Across the line and on the attack. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Pesci's not got anything done recently offensively, and you know it's starting to eat away at him.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. And he takes the feed. Tries to feed it over to Johnson. Feeds the puck to Slavin. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Makar's lugging the puck. Here they come on the attack as they slide the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, bad save. Tremendous agility there by Anderson.
He's sharp on this one. Out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Johnson's going off for interference.
Yeah, guys, this power play is ranked top 10 in the league, and when they get that space and time, they can have some high-danger chances, and let's see what happens here on the first one of the night.
The Hurricanes preserve the lead as their penalty killers get the job done.
Not much they're going to be able to do about that. The power play failed. Now they go back to even strength.
Here's a short pass to Stetcher. Takes a shot. Great stop by Georgiev. Johnson's got the puck near the back end. There's another consecutive save. Sent into the offensive zone. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. The Avs play it along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shot, and he was ready for that save. Oh, spectacular save on the play. Moves it quickly over to Slavin. To his teammate. That's turned aside from the blocker. Taken along the wall by Stern. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And he connects with the long bomb. The Avs played along the wing. Shot! The Hurricanes gain possession of the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. Passes ahead from the right side. Keeps hold of the puck. Colorado's on the attack. Can't make it work. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Teravainen's point streak has been a thing to behold. You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same, you wear the same suit all the time.
Back to ice level, we check in with Ray Ferraro. Razor?
This has been a good game for them, James. You'd think the score would look a lot different with how much of the play they've carried, but the coach is reminding the players, this time the rookie, don't get frustrated, continue to plug away.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Hurricanes have taken a 1-0 lead. Carolina's won it, and they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. And that's a smart heads-up play by Taves. The Avs played along the boards. Handles that one. Anderson's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Here he is in front. Kessel swooping in on the attack. Here he is on the backhand. He scores!
You've got the lead now. Everybody's up on the bench. They've got the energy. You want to push forward. I almost feel sorry for the goalie, James. You know I don't have much sympathy for those guys anyway, because he stopped most of this. However, he didn't stop all of it. It's in the net.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Rantanen's carrying it ahead. Shot! And he keeps that one out.
Anderson's... Terrific tonight. I mean, I don't know what more they could ask from him in goal. He has been excellent under deluge at times, but his team's in the game because he's been so good.
Here in the later stages of this period, we've got a 2-1 game. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. A chance! Blocked in traffic. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores! That's 2 unanswered now.
No, they stayed right on it. Once they got that first one, they just pushed the pace of this. Now they get another. You got to get into the middle of the ice to score. He's in the low slot, and he whips the backhander past the goalie. The rookie's had a really good game, and he gets a little tap from the coach as he comes back to the bench. That doesn't happen very often. Pretty satisfying when you know the boss is happy with you.
We've called his name multiple times. He's been all over the ice tonight. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Rantanen's got it in the offensive zone. The Avs have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Quick shot! And he gets a paddle on that one. The Hurricanes cross the blue line and are on the attack. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Moves it to Necas. Empty net. Oh, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief on one bench anyway.
Yeah, the one bench is pretty relieved right now. I mean, even their coaches looked at each other and just exhaled a little bit.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Hurricanes are taking control of this one, now leading by 3. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Takes the feed. Gives them nothing in front.
Track that puck really well. The puck gets passed to the slot, and he has to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Unleashes a rocket. Made the stop on the play. Can't get a hold of that pass. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Kessel. Penalty coming up. Knocked away by Slavin. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
With a lead like this, you're telling your goalie, don't freeze the puck. Let's go home. But they call a penalty to stop the play.
That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Carolina's finding ways to win in so many different areas here, Ray.
Doesn't seem to matter where the game goes, like which direction it is, if it's open or tight checking. They seem to have the answer for all of it. Man, it's fun to play like this.
That concludes a fun night of hockey for Ray, Carlin, and the rest of the gang here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Good night. Well, this one in the books. Cybulski with you here, taking your calls. Before we get to those phones, we'll actually check in on the special hotline, check in with our own Ray Ferraro. How are you?
I'm doing good. Good night tonight.
Yeah, it was a good night. It was a fun game to watch, and one that kind of left us intrigued at some of the moves they made beforehand, and especially with the rookie.
Yeah, I thought a pretty aggressive, interesting move by the coach to drop the rookie down to the second line, and that's the first time we've seen it this year, and man, he was good tonight. And sometimes, James, just a little line switch like that will change who you play against. It'll change the minutes that you're out for, and this looked really good on the rookie tonight.
Yeah, no, he certainly responded in a big way, because that can certainly go a lot of different ways, but certainly went in the right direction, at least in the eye. You know what, and that's a great point, and thank you very much for the call there, Jackson. And, you know, when you look at some of the players out there and the young players in the league that are making people take notice, I think you have to look at him and what he has done so far in his early steps in the National Hockey League. You know, up front, he's finding a way to the net. He's finding a way to engage. You know, he's also showing a two-way game. And for young players, you don't see that often. That usually takes a lot longer, and I've been really impressed from what I've seen from this young man in his early steps in his career in the National Hockey League. All right, back to the phones we go. We've got Dylan on line 5. Hey, Dylan. A lot of early encouragement on the phones we've heard already so far this season. John in High River, what's your assessment?
Well, count me in as one of the...
Ray Ferraro joins us here on the line there. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
We had a chance to see a couple of different looks from the squad at morning skate. What was your takeaway from that?
Well, I think everybody's focused in on that top line. The first line now contains the rookie, who has shown some real good offensive instincts, and this will be a great chance for him to play in that spot tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how he responds in that offensive role. He's going to get those minutes, and we'll see how things kind of play out. A couple of other things that... Let's take a look at the scoreboard and what went down tonight on the ice. The Capitals took to the road to match up with the Lightning. Tampa pounds the opposition into submission with a big goal-scoring night. The Jets had their hands full with the Kraken. Seattle turns in one of their stronger efforts of the year and pick up the win. The Stars were on the road to take on the Flyers. Dallas put up a strong fight, and they do enough to get the win. Time for a quick break, but we got a lot more coming up on the ice next. Welcome to the Windy City, my kind of town, Chicago. The Hawks are ready to soar on the ice tonight. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Blackhawks start with possession as we are now underway. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Strome. Great reach with the poke check by Slavin. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Quick feed to Johnson. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Aho spin slash, penalty coming up. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Johnson's got the puck and he's walking the blue line. Here comes the call. Edler's getting called for slashing.
Aho's an important piece to this power play unit, guys. He's got that zone ability, and it could really be the key to get things going here and give them the advantage.
The Blackhawks win the draw. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Carolina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Aho. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Aho. Puts the puck on net. Grabs it with the glove. And he elects to play the puck.
Downs' goals against average took a pounding in that blowout last time out. He's got an early save here. That should help.
Aho's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end.
Whoa!
They score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
That's about as lucky as you can get. You need some puck luck most of the time to win. There's a good chunk of it.
The Hurricanes make their way back to center. What's the conversation here?
I don't know that there's any real great conversation to be had except...
Dumps it into the opposite side. Slides the pass over to Aho. Tosses it to Johnson. Shot! That goes off its way. Handles the puck. Manages to hang on. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Into the attacking area from the left side. Puck sent over to Doc. Quick pass to Strome. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. The Blackhawks take it from the side. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Let's bring in the third member of the broadcast, Carlin Bade.
Thanks, James. The rookie's been performing so well as of late. And, you know, it's only a matter of time before he gets rewarded. And that time is tonight. He's moving on up to the first line. And Wraparound Wallace says hashtag light it up. Let's see what this kid can do, James.
I'm with you on that one, Wraparound. I want to see this action, and I want to see it go down tonight. All right, thanks very much for that, Stevie. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it to Johnson. Tees it up from the blue line. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Quick snap. It's in. It goes off the post and into the net.
I've always thought they should be able to fix the goalpost so every puck that hits the post somehow ends up in the net.
Spoken like a true goal
What
scorer.
the heck for the goalies. They got enough equipment on. You get down into that low slot, you don't have much time to deliver it. That puck's on and off the stick in a hurry and into the net.
The Hurricanes have made it a double here in the first.
You want to start the game and try and get out in front. That second one makes them feel real good.
Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Quick shot! That goes wide. Quick feed to Aho. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Dell's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Hurricanes have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Puck scooped up by Edler. And now he tries to get it across to Doc. Receives the pass. And he takes the dish. Turns him away.
In the offensive zone with the puck. You know he's thinking about his next milestone and sitting 1 goal away.
Tries to get it out of harm's way. And now he angles it across to Teravainen. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Oh, stick save by Dell.
Dead center, excellent save.
Here he is, wristed on net. And a great read to turn that play aside. Taken by Slavin. And now he moves it quickly to Johnson. And the puck skips away after that move.
I know what he's trying to do, get into space to shoot it, but now you got to chase because you've turned it over.
And now it's over to Doc. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kane. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Teravainen's point streak has been a thing to behold. You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same, you wear the same suit all the time.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, and it's been a pretty one-sided affair to this point. It's 4-1. Chicago's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Blocked in front. Here's a short pass to Johnson. Here they come on the rush. And there's... save.
Dell's no different than anybody else tonight. I mean, that's a good stop that he makes, but he hasn't been very good, and the team has played rather poorly.
Makes it look easy with the stop.
Nah, that's gotta hurt. I don't care how much equipment you have or how good the mask is. That thing's coming 80-plus miles an hour. That's gotta hurt.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
Look for our food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the 3rd. 3rd period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Ray Ferraro is at ice level, and he gives us his assessment of what he's seen tonight.
The Hurricanes don't have to score anymore. This is such a comfortable lead. Just make sure that they protect the puck and play this thing right to the end. Johnson's on the receiving end. I like this by the coach here, James. He's gone to his youngest player, the rookie, and he's reminding him to play safe at this time of the game. You got the lead. You don't necessarily need another goal. You don't need turnovers.
And as I tell my kids, Razor, safety never takes a holiday. early on in this frame. James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. Carolina's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. Strome's won the draw inside his own end. Chicago's moving it along the wing. Beautiful saucer pass. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Let's get the call.
This is always a fine line penalty. You're allowed a little interference, just not that much.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Hurricanes are giving their fans a lot to cheer about tonight as they lead at 4-1. Strome's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And that pass doesn't go. Quick pass across to Kane. Intercepted. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Dell.
That's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Strome's won it off the faceoff. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. The Blackhawks take it across the line. Slides it diagonally to Johnson. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Nice feed. And he gets just enough to keep it out. The Blackhawks take possession here in the open ice. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. The Hurricanes look to start the transition game. Through center along the wing. We got a penalty coming up here. Moves the puck. And they're going to dance off here. And down he goes.
That's a clear winner right there. The Hurricanes win that fight. They'll get a little juice from it. Not so much for the home side.
Time of the penalties, 12 minutes, 6 seconds. One minute left.
And that will close the book on this one here tonight. And if you go back to that point in the game, and I love how our broadcast team catches this stuff, but you saw on the bench the coach going after the rookie and just kind of challenging him. I just don't know if the kid ever got a chance to really show what he could do or show how he could respond. The game, the way the tempo and the flow went, it just never presented itself right there. Anyway, that's why I just wanted to mention that as well. All right, still to come here on the show, we'll check in with our own Ray Ferraro and get his thoughts. Perspective. Do you like that last night from the kid?
Yeah, I like most things this guy does. I've been really impressed with him this season, and so he gets his promotion again up to the first line, and I thought better than the first time that he was put in this spot. He seemed more comfortable, seemed more sure of how he was going to create offense. I thought he had an excellent game.
Yeah, no, he was. He responded in a big way, and kind of lived up to the hype. We don't see that a lot of times when things live up to the hype, but this kid certainly did. Back to the phones here. We go to High River. John waiting patiently on line 4. Hi, John. What's on your mind?
Hey, James, long-time listener, love the show.
Thank you.
Got to talk about the win tonight. Looked really good. And our rookie puts in a goal, real nice one. I'm feeling a little bit optimistic right now.
A little optimistic. Well, I'll tell you what, a win will do that and always change everybody's fortunes. I mean, the rookie, look, it's early, and there's a lot of things he's checking the boxes on, but at the same time, let's just make sure we are keeping tempered expectations, right? Is that fair?
Yeah, tempered expectations. I mean, the team's sitting in the middle of the pack, but if we keep playing like this, there's a definite shot that we can move up in the standings. I'm seeing a guy that doesn't look out of place right now with the game.
No, I'd be with you on that one. I mean, here's a kid who's certainly showing that he can belong, especially when he's contributing offensively this early in the year. Thanks for the call, John.
No problem.
Let's take a look around the league. All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Sabres had a tall order to fill as they tried to take two on the road against the Senators. Ottawa tore it up on the ice. It almost seemed like everybody got in on the scoring and the win. The Kings took on the Oilers. Los Angeles posts a strong game in their own end, and they do enough to get the W. The Blues were in a dogfight on the road against the Blackhawks. Chicago topples their opponents with a strong offensive effort. The story on the ice continues in a moment. You know, and I want to say this. I want to go back to the whole notion and the conversation about the sophomore slump. Because from what I've seen so far in his second year, that does not exist. Does not exist so far from this young forward, right? I mean, he shows up and he competes, and the consistency in his game. Look, it's a long season. I get it. And a lot can happen between now and the finish line. But to me right now, the idea of a sophomore slump, yeah, preposterous. How does that sound, all right? Is that convincing enough for you? Preposterous. I just love that word. But anyway, no sophomore slump here, okay? Let's move on. Back to the phones we go. Levi, how are you? All right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the action in the league tonight. The Kings were hoping to play spoiler against the Canucks. Los Angeles played pad the stats night en route to the victory. We got to take a quick break, but we got a lot more coming your way next. Welcome to Minnesota, the state of hockey. Whether it's high school, college, pros, they love hockey here. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Hurricanes take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Fleury's made what looks like a pretty important save. He got blown out in his last game. That's a nice start for him.
Fires it on net. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the pad. What a stop by Anderson. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Pass across to Brodin. Right up Main Street and on the attack. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, what a chance here. Can they make it happen on this 2-on-1? Came up with a nice save. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Hurricanes have it from their own end. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Slavin's fantastic at defending in one-on-one situations. His shutdown zone ability, guys, it allows him to stop the opponent from getting a good scoring chance when they're coming in against him.
And he takes the pass. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Takes a shot. That was amazing. What a save by Fleury. Oh, and another big stop. Angles it over to Jost. Here they come on the attack. Johnson's got it along the boards. The Hurricanes carry it along the wall. And there's the save. Middleton's moving the puck through his own zone. The Wild have possession along the boards. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Pass broken up.
first penalty kill of the game for this group here, and we know their penalty kills rank toward the bottom of the league, but this group's got a lot of confidence, a lot of energy. They just might be able to shut down this power play unit.
That'll do it for the opening frame. We've got lots more still in store, so don't even think about going anywhere for Rail 5. Welcome back, everybody. James Cybulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Ray, 20 minutes into this one. What do you make of this one so far tonight?
Minnesota's focus with the puck has to be a heck of a lot better than it was in that first period. Man, they were a turnover machine in this scoreless game.
Moves it to Aho.
Brodin's trying to change a few things up. This pointless streak is starting to nag at him.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. We're still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Eriksson Ek. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Can't make the connection on the pass. The Wild have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Minnesota's crossed the line and on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Aho. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot! Huge stop by Fleury. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. And nearing the final minute of the second. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to Middleton. Pass back to the point. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Gardner's been whacked on the play. The official's arm is up in the air. The Hurricanes get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight. And there's the horn, 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. It's about to go down, period number 3. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro, ready to bring you the action.
The rookie's been a big part of this team, and the coach has gone to him here, James, because they have got nothing going on. It's been a flat, listless performance.
Yeah, they've been absolutely lifeless out there. They need a shock or something to wake them up. Jost's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Chance in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! Carolina's gone up by 1 in this third period. Do you attack or do you sit back?
Well, for me, it's always to attack. At least don't be conservative yet. Too much time left.
Quick pass over to Greenway. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Oh, stopped in the pad by Anderson. The Hurricanes work it through center. Here's a howitzer at the net. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Save made by the goalie.
Fleury's not had many moments to breathe tonight. He's faced a heck of a lot of damage.
Scores! Jumps on his own rebound and tucks it in. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Hurricanes now lead by 2. Puck puck is dropped, and we are back underway. The Hurricanes gain the zone. Oh, what a save on the clapper. Shot. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals on their part. Wow.
Once you get one, you feel a little bit of momentum come to your team. Now you got a couple and then a third. You feel like you're just going to carry this game and walk away with it. It's pretty rare when you play a game and in the middle of the game the coach gives you a pat and says you're doing a great job. But the rookie has been excellent tonight. James, he got an assignment early. We heard him talking to the coach about it, and he's delivered.
He's been absolutely excellent. We call his name a bunch tonight. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Puck picked up by Shea. Quick feed to Teravainen. They score! And it's an offensive tidal wave here.
Hard to believe. That almost felt like it came out of nowhere, James. The 4 straight, they start to fly through the middle of the ice. There's no defense for that. Obviously, the puck's in the net all day.
Past the midway mark in this period, Carolina's now up by 4. The Hurricanes win the draw here in the neutral zone. Puck grabbed by Goligoski. Great reach with the poke check. The Wild have the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and just got a piece of it with the skate.
Sharp reaction save.
Couldn't make the connection on the play. Here he is with the backhander. And he denied that opportunity.
That's a really good save. I think the goalie's probably surprised. He was dead center and open to shoot that puck.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Winnipeg's up next on the calendar. Do players ever look ahead to games?
I think so. I mean, in particular, when there's one that stands out, it's a ex-Stanley Cup champion or the team you used to play against. Those ones always carry a little more pop.
And that's all she wrote from this one tonight.
Doesn't matter when the shutout is, a goalie always feels great about himself if he can blank the other team. Played very well tonight.
No shortage of tire pumping from his teammates tonight. James Cybulski taking your calls till the top of the clock, and another win here early in the season for the squad. And hey, nice performance by the kid as well as he picks up a goal. What a bright start to the season. You know, a lot of expectations coming into camp and then more coming out of camp showing well. And you know what? He has been one of the best players for this team so far early in this season as they've continued to try to find their way, but the rookie kind of leading by example from what we've seen thus far. Let's get over to Jake, who's on line 4. Jake, welcome back to the show. Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Hurricanes were on the road to take on the Wild. Carolina played absolutely magnificent defense on the night on the way to a shutout win. You like this? Not only did they get the win, but the rookie gets a goal, and here's how it sounded. This has been a fun one to call here tonight. Lots of action here in the offensive end. Scores! Oh, nice goal by the rookie who buries it. Hey, we've got some other final scores we want to get you caught up with around the league, and we'll do that now. The Golden Knights were looking to grab points on the road against the Oilers. Vegas triumphs in the shootout, proving to be a little too much to handle offensively. The Isles faced off against the Stars. The New York Islanders took it in overtime and skate off into the night with the 2 points. Hey, a few more hot-button issues we got to get to. It's a jam-packed show tonight. Stick around. Obviously, a lot of people curious with the rookie watch going on as to who will be the NHL's top rookie this year, and two of these go head-to-head tonight. Now, my little birds, my little spies within the room told me that prior to this one, the coaching staff has actually challenged their young dynamite rookie to see if he can outperform the other front runner in this Calder race. I like the challenge, so don't sing it. Bring it on. I'm looking forward to see how this all plays out coming up later on tonight. This is going to be fun. As we welcome back Ray Ferraro here to the show. How are you?
I'm good. Looking forward to a little turkey dinner on American Thanksgiving pretty quick here.
Yes, and don't forget the gravy, my friend. Always double up on the gravy,
Oh,
right?
I don't know about that.
Come on. Gravy's the best thing about a Thanksgiving dinner. Hey, listen, this is always kind of the magical date sometimes when it comes to playoff teams and trying to get a gauge of a body of work from a Calder standpoint. Where does the kid sit in your mind?
Oh, I've been really impressed with him, James. I think he sits near the top group of the rookies here that will likely get voted on at the Calder Trophy at the end of the year. Now you're a couple of months into this. You're into the meat of the season, and he's not really taken a back step.
No, he's been right there. No, I totally agree. Again, I want to get back to this gravy thing, though. How are you not in love with gravy? All right, at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice tonight. The Blackhawks were on the road up against the Wild. Minnesota triumphed easily in this one. The Islanders looked to run roughshod over the Coyotes. Arizona played maybe one of their strongest games of the year at both ends of the ice and get the win. The Blues were in tough with the Flames. St. Louis tested their mettle in this one, but they still come away with the win. A very special guest drops by on the show, and we'll do that next. the show, we'll catch up with former NHLer Alan McCauley. We'll get his thoughts on the game. Meantime, hey, look, they are struggling here locally, trying to shake that 5-game losing streak, and they will take any way possible. The coaching staff pulling aside the rookie and having a long conversation, I was told, to where, hey, look, where can you be better? Where can this team be better? And where can you help this team end this slide? And they obviously believe in the rookie. They see a lot of confidence in him. And now they're going to give that opportunity to see if he can step up and try to help lead this team to victory. All right, time for a quick break. We were coming back. Game show continues, and what can you say? Hey, what is the good remedy for a losing streak? What cures all? A rookie! How about that performance by the kid out there? You talk about leading by example. I mean, this team was in a funk, and who's the guy who's leading the charge? The youngster. Who would have called that before the game? Not this guy. And it was a lot of fun to call that game and to see him respond. Very impressive indeed. Let's see where it goes from here. All right, let's get to the phones. Who's on line 3? And it's always so much easier when things are going well, right? I mean, the team's winning. There's not a lot of issues. Sometimes it makes my show boring when a team's thriving, right? But my understanding was after practice earlier today, the coaching staff pulled the youngster aside and I think challenged him to see where can you be better. Yes, things going well right now, but is there room for improvement? I think the coaching staff sees that an opportunity to get a little bit more out of their youngster and see if they can try to move this win streak to maybe 6 games, because this team's humming right now. But I think if the youngster can maybe turn it up a little notch, they might be able to keep the good times going for an extended period. Meantime, when you look at some of the other issues going on around the league, let's take a look at the rest of the action on the ice tonight in the National Hockey League. The Flyers took to the ice to battle the Ducks. Anaheim posts the win with a strong defensive front when it mattered most. The Penguins were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Bruins. Pittsburgh taps into another gear and skate away with the 2 points. The Golden Knights were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Avalanche. Vegas perseveres in this one and they get the victory. Hey, we got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more on the other side. Don't even think about leaving us. All right, so the 5-game win streak is in the books. It finally comes to an end, and I'm seeing a lot of people here on our text line blaming the goalie. Come on, you're putting this on the rookie? This is a team game. You win as a team, you lose as a team, all right? Was he perfect? Obviously not. But I would say he was the least of their problems on this particular night. Time for a quick break. I got much more to rant on this next. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL. The Oilers took to the ice to lock up with the Sharks. Edmonton terrific in the shootout, and they get the extra point. The Jets were looking to steal 2 points against the Penguins. Winnipeg pounded their opponents into submission with a huge offensive effort. The Devils were hoping to fly high on the road against the Ducks. Anaheim too much talent to handle in the shootout, and they come away with the win. We are as cool as ice, and we are bringing you many more stories from the NHL. We're doing it next. All-Star Weekend just around the corner. We are joined on the line here by one Ray Ferraro. How are you, Ben?
I'm good. Enjoying the time off.
Yes, from me, right?
Yes,
kind
that
of.
too.
Here we are, All-Star game coming up, and the Calder race is really kind of heating up, including one guy that a lot of people here locally have been enjoying watching so far.
Yeah, and I think they can continue to think that there's a chance he's going to be in this final mix for the Calder. He's had a really good year, and now you're at a sample size where we have more games played than not, and he's not really slowed down at all. I think he's a legit Calder candidate.
He has certainly got a vote in my eyes based on what I've seen so far. What about some of the other races that are happening? Look, I want to bring it back to him for a second here because, look, it has been a little too long that we're having this conversation about a pointless streak. At some point, you got to contribute. And I know they've tried different things. I know he's been working on it in practice, but he is clearly snake-bitten out there. And I don't know what the answer is. You just simply got to ride it out, but it hurts the team. I mean, they look to him to contribute, and this is just not happening right now. That's got to be insanely frustrating, not just for him, but for his teammates, his coaching staff. I mean, they see it. They're seeing it right now. We're all seeing it from the stands and from the broadcast booth, for that matter. And that's one of the things that when you look at this team as a whole, well, some fun, some drama, a little bit of everything on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of those scores around the league. The Panthers battled it out against the Wild. Florida pulls one out of the fire in a tightly contested affair. The Sabres were looking to steal two against the Kings. Buffalo tightened it up in their own end, and as a result, they get the payoff with a shutout win. The Coyotes faced off with the Predators. Arizona played a tight one, and they were able to pull it out in the end. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us. You know, and if you want to find another area for positivity here, because I like to talk about positivity, right? Like feel-good stuff. And how about him finally ending his pointless streak? I mean, this thing was going on way too long for anybody's liking. I know he was feeling it as well, And I think that's got to be a huge sigh of relief for him to finally deliver with a point because, man, it was long overdue. You look at some of the other numbers in this one here as well. Okay, everybody, let's take a quick look at some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Oilers were in a dogfight on the road up against the Jets. Edmonton tops the opposition in a game that had a little bit of everything on this night. The Avalanche played a game against the Stars. Colorado powerful as usual on the night and a little extra special in goal as they get the shutout win. The Pens were hoping to take a bite out of the Panthers. Pittsburgh takes the win in a very close game. We got to take a quick break, everybody, but we've got a lot more to get to. Stay with us. You know, when you think of what the expectations were going in with this young player, and look what he's done up front, right? I mean, to me, I've seen a complete game from him. To me, I think he's further ahead than a lot of people expected. You know, there were expectations on him to deliver, but I like his game. I like what I've seen offensively. I like what I've seen in his own end. To me, he's lived up to the hype. To me, he's been the real deal. I've been really impressed, and let's see how he grows, you know, beyond here. But health permitting, I think they've got themselves a keeper of a player and a key piece of this franchise for many years to come with this forward mix. All right, back to the phones we go. We got Johnny. Let's bring Ray Ferraro back to the show. How are you, sir?
All good. Busy time of the year, man.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I mean, a lot of nervous players around the league. Yeah. Lots of fun chatter for us. I want to change gears, though, and talk about the Calder race. How do you see this here for the stretch run?
Well, starting to get into a real narrow field, I think. The separation in the middle portion of the year has happened, and, you know, the youngster that plays here is right near the top of the charts. He's had an excellent year, and I think when you get down to those three final Calder nominees, he's going to be one of them.
Oh, 100%. I mean, how do you not include him in that particular list? Now, let's go back to some of these deals that we're talking about. Welcome back, everybody. Well, all eyes on the streak. Can they extend it? Can they make it 11? And all eyes, at least mine anyway, are going to be on this rookie. From what I understand, the coaching staff asked the kid directly to say, hey, we want to keep this going. We want you to be a big part of this. We want you to be a driving force and a catalyst for this team. Can he deliver? There's only one way to find out, and that's to watch tonight. Can't wait. You know, going into this one, a little sidebar storyline that I'm intrigued to see is how the young rookie is going to fare in his first playoff game. I mean, this is what you live for. This is what you play for as an athlete. And I know talking to him a couple of days ago, he had kind of had his eyes on the prize. He talked about how excited he was going into this one. And I'm curious to see how he responds. To me, he's played so well. I think that narrative will carry over into this one. But you never know because the intensity just gets turned up a whole lot. So let's see how he responds to that challenge. But I'm looking forward to seeing how it all plays out. A couple of other storylines I'm really intrigued to see how it all...